Hey everybody, happy New Year's Eve, end of a period, start of a new period. At every ending there's always a beginning, so it depends how you want to look at it. There's no loss, there's only gain. What we let go of makes space for new, so let those lessons happen. So we've got Harmony Angel cards, lovely cards from the wonderful late Mark Hartshawn. So thank you, Mark. Hopefully you'll come through in some of these messages today. So where are we going for the collective reading? Oop, there we go. So these cards have no words, just pictures, and actually we don't always need words to speak. We can speak with our feelings, our emotions, and the power of three. So three there, the power of three. It's a very creative number, three. The Holy Trinity, the body and the spirit. Where do we need to take this? Okay, so I pulled one for myself this morning before I use this deck, and this is the same card I pulled. Sometimes we have double meanings, and in life sometimes we have to go back over something with a fine-tooth comb in order to find deeper wisdom and meaning, because back then we could only go as deep as we could at that point. At this point in life, when we go back over something, or we're in a transitionary period where we feel like we're in a cycle of something, thinking, oh, been here before. What is it we couldn't see then that we could pluck up the courage to see now? Also that colour orange, my favourite colour, with the sacral chakra, something about linking into our emotions and how we relate to others, how they relate to us, our emotional selves, our sexual selves, the energy that we bring. Sexual energy is incredibly creative and healing energy, particularly when it taps into Kundalini. We all have that potential to do that. Do we use our sexual selves in the right way? Here, cup. Cornucopia, a cup, rainbow colours as well. So overfilling with abundance. We attract what we believe in here. So if we believe that we're not entitled, or that we're always going to be, I don't know, forever in debt, or with no money or something like that, of course what we're going to experience in our outside world is that exact mirror. Feels like there's something else in that card as well. That, oh, there we go. What else are we doubling up with from that card? So this is to do with combinations of unity, union, soul contracts. Are soul contracts coming to an end? Are they being refreshed? Look at what's around you. Who's got your back? Who's your support system? Are you being supportive enough to others? Are you missing something? Where we accuse others, it's always helpful to look in our own direction as well. The law of mirrors can be very hard. It can be very triggering. It can really affect the ego. But the law of triggers in mirrors is what I see in them as a flaw. Why am I even spotting it? Just saying. So where are we going? Welcoming in the new year. Dolphins, highly intelligent creatures, and they're very about duality of friendship. Again, going back to that unity card before, to do with connection, bond, loyalty, devotion. Are we offering that to others? Are we receiving that back? Are we expecting from others what we're not giving back? But the strongest sense in that card is, are you actually giving yourself loyalty and devotion, which means that you're protecting yourself. You're knowing what's good for you, you're knowing what's not good for you, and you know how to put your boundaries in and protect yourself. The last card to close out on, this is a reaching towards or a pulling away. So again, I mentioned soul contracts a moment ago. I think a lot of soul contracts, things that we pre-contract before birth to sign up to meet certain people for certain reasons, to have certain experiences in life, and they might be very, very tough. There's a lot of romanticizing and dreamy world about soul contracts. They're actually, careful what you ask for, they're really tough. But sometimes we might be drawn towards new soul contracts. It's time for that. We're ready to open a gateway towards that. Sometimes we might be releasing soul contracts because we've learned what we need from them, and that goes beyond the mind. That's the soul. So the mind might go, I don't want to release that person, but the soul might be saying, well, I do, because we've done what we needed to do. Reason, season, lifetime. But also keep cleaning out your closet and your soul contracts, your attachments to things, your way of learning to detach and letting go of what no longer serves you. Have an amazing New Year's Eve, and look forward to speaking to you next year.